This right here is why it takes so fucking long for me to get my goddamn medium pizza. It's only supposed to take 15 fucking minutes.
A man is being born. He torched the church, burning it to the ground, yet the bell tower survived. It's been said that when there's a full moon, you can see the apparition of a young woman searching for her love. I'll go a take 5 for number 1.
Ooh, take 5s are good.
I just love that pretzel combination, bro.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing. Number 2, probably Snickers. And then number 3, I'm going to throw a wild card in there. Give me a Butterfinger.
Ooh, I forgot about butter.
Sometimes I feel my beat. To some that's such a feat. Yeah. So do it with the feet. I shoot and ski. No shake my hand or read. I'll flow the beats. I go to sleep and show my reach. Ask for treats. Silent sweep. Fill my rat to piece. It's my greed. Spinning round my head. Go Fred. Leave it red. Made it red. All the blood I bled. All the bud I'm breaking bread. Through a flood and now I'm dead. Hear a thud. It's time to shed. My outer shell and through a living hell. Now I'm here to dwell in my cell. Steady yells. All that you can spell. Made of a depressing cell. Haven't reached my perfect cell. Powered up. I don't feel well. Throwing up. I'm a fucking tell.
It should be my meat. Then I go right to sleep.
All right, ladies and lads. It is episode number 68 of the Brokeknocklife podcast where we beat our meat.
And we go to sleep.
Every day.
Except for today.
Except for today. Actually, same here. Except for today.
I did it like 4 times this week.
Sometimes you just got to throw in the towel and take a break. Take a breather.
Well, I kept on forgetting. Like, did I do it yesterday? I can't remember. Fuck it. And then I'd get clear-headed afterwards. I'm like, yeah, I did do it yesterday.
Yeah, dude, I do it all the time. But welcome to the.
Sometimes I feel my beat. To some that's such a feat. Yeah. So do it with the feet. I shoot and ski. No shake my hand or read. I'll flow the beats. I go to sleep and show my reach. Ask for treats. Silent sweep. Fill my rat to piece. It's my greed. Spinning round my head. Go Fred. Leave it red. Made it red. All the blood I bled. All the bud I'm breaking bread. Through a flood and now I'm dead. Hear a thud. It's time to shed. My outer shell and through a living hell. Now I'm here to dwell in my cell. Steady yells. All that you can spell.
Oh, wait,
Made
shit.
of a depressing cell. Haven't reached.
Okay. Vapor Punk. Speaking of Vapor Punk, which is not really a good segue because it's literally the name of the track from the Deck Attack with the Mac at the back of the sack. This is Vapor Punk, by the way, and then we're going to get into the Gramps basement. Bada bing, bada boom. But yeah, like I was saying, everybody was fucking with the Cork story. And I mean, I liked it so much that I made my own thumbnail for the highlight.
Oh, really?
It was like of Lance Armstrong doing this in the middle, like 2 corks right here, and then Henry on one side, and then me and you on the other.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, so ironically.
I told that to Wes, and he was just like, what?
Yeah, that's
insane.
It's insanity. Just so happens my tattoo artist is into mountain biking and all that shit too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And you were telling him about, did you tell him about your accident?
Yeah. And so I told him I was thinking about going to ride this Saturday.
Yeah.
He said, send me a picture by today and I'll let you know if you can go. So I'm just, never mind. I'm just going to wait until next week.
Yeah, and,
to go ride.
And then last episode you mentioned to us that you got in that accident, and then you actually have a new tattoo.
Right
it's
over
literally
smack dab on top.
literally right on top of your injury.
It is what it is. I sat through it like a man.
Yeah, dude.
Now, a couple times I was going.
Yeah. Clench it like your muscle right here is probably just like poking out because you're clenching your jaw so much.
Well, a couple times I was just scrolling through, trying to focus, and he'd hit a spot, and I'm like,
oh. It's in like shivers up your fucking spine, up to your face.
It didn't do that at one part. He was going over one spot, and he had to hit that spot a couple times, and I'm thinking, do you just want to take that piece of skin out? Like, that's what it feels like. It feels like you're carving my skin to take it out.
I feel like you're targeting that specific spot on my fucking knee, you dick.
Did I do something? Did I say something wrong? If so, I apologize.
Are you good, bro? I can come back another day, man.
I apologize, man.
But yeah, that's Vapor Punk by the Dag Attack Maggot Bag of the Sack. That's Ty. It's on SoundCloud. Go check him out. We're going to we got a lot to go through today, so we're gonna get right into it. We're not gonna show as much scary shit in today's Gramps basement.
Okay, good, because I've been having the feeling of needing to take a shit since like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock this morning.
I was feeling
Still
very
had one.
random today, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna throw some. It's very random. I don't even know what I didn't even put it. I specifically didn't put it in an order because I was already in the random like curation mindset. So we're gonna go on with the Gramps Basement episode 60, 68. Yeah,
68?
yeah, shit. Is it 68?
Spell
Yeah.
red.
Dude, see, I don't even know.
LSTER.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 68.
Wait a second. It might be.
There's no way it's 69. If
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
69,
yeah,
we're gonna have to
yeah,
cancel
yeah.
and come back next week so we can dress up.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's
Speaking of that-
68.
Speaking of that, what are we gonna dress up for 69?
Dude, I don't know.
We're gonna have to go to.
I'm wearing my motherfucking birthday suit.
Put a sock over your dick and balls. I'll be staring at it the whole time.
Sock cock.
Hey, did you know?
That might be backwards, by the way, because I did a weaving with Wes.
Nah, I flipped it.
Okay, cool.
Did you know if you're straight and you fuck a guy, all you got to do is just say no homo,
Yeah.
and it makes it
Cancels
cool.
out.
Yeah, cancels out. Just as long as you both say no. Actually, you both can't say no. homo.
Yeah, because that would cancel out.
Yeah, that would be a
So
double
one person.
negative.
Yes. So you're already canceling something out. But you can't cancel out or cancel out because
Right.
that cancels out.
The cancel
That
out,
cancel.
which in turn would make it
Gay.
yeah. So there you go.
All right, let's get on with the Gramps Basement. And you said you actually have some comments on this one?
Yes.
Dude, I'm into some like weird comedy because of TikTok, bro.
I
But
saw
this-
something weird that TikTok's giving kids threats.
I know what you're talking about because kids think it's like a trend and then they're doing it and they're convincing themselves that they have it and then they just
Jesus Christ, this is where it starts. This is where it starts.
I know. So let's see what this lad has to offer us.
A man is being birthed today. Who is it? Oh, he's got little eyes. Oh, it's Dope Man.
Sounds like he's busting a
Oh
nut.
my God, he's beautiful. He's beautiful. Oh, he's so majestic.
Dude, that's so fucking stupid.
This right here is why it takes so fucking long for me to get my goddamn medium pizza. It's only supposed to take 15 fucking minutes.
A man is being born. Dude. It's so stupid, but it makes me fucking cackle, man.
If you ever wonder why your pizza's late, the dough man was born.
Dough man. If your pizza's late, the dough man is being born. You gotta
Yeah.
wait for the birth.
You gotta hold up.
Hold up, bro.
I think that's where I found this video, was in our hold up.
It's a perfect fucking subreddit for that. Oh my god, man.
Fucking
So like,
dough
that could
man.
have been on our Dope or Nope Scariest Mask Edition.
I'd go extremely scary.
Oh! God damn it. All right, I have no idea what's coming up next, so.
Uh-oh. We'll find out.
Drop into Arminator.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Watch this guy.
This trail won Line of the Year. Guy Dangerous
Dude, it'd be
Dave.
fucking sketchy riding on that.
Bro,
I want
look,
to do shit like this, but
bro,
Now
look at
this
the
part coming
balance,
up.
man.
I got 800 mil bars,
sketchy as fuck.
so I don't think I can make it through
Holy
there.
fuck.
I'm gonna dip out, play it safe, hop back on.
I love how he's just calling it.
I know, he's commentating.
Try and keep the speed up.
This is impressive. What the fuck?
I know, the balance and the...
Just the
Up over
clear-headedness.
Bro, what the fuck?
Right down the guts.
What?
Where does the trail go? Still going.
Dude, he's talking shit.
Jesus, man. That's
God
crazy.
damn, man.
That's
Drop
impressive
into
as shit.
Ominator.
Yeah, that's
was
insanely
it?
impressive. You talking about the guts? Dude, that's the craziest part for me.
There's one part he just went like straight down.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's the guts.
Yeah, that's the guts. God damn. And he's calling
crazy.
it. He's like, the guts.
That's impressive as shit.
And then while he's like going towards the path, he's like, where'd the trail go? He's like talking shit.
yeah, like which way would you go? I would assume the easier way is to the right because it's got a bigger.
Yeah,
trail.
he's like, nah, fuck that. That's pussy shit, bro.
I want to know what kind of bike he has.
Yeah, that's crazy. The
And it looks like
suspension.
his handlebars are carbon fiber.
You got to have a heavy duty bike to handle that shit, man. Like the shock and the constant hitting. Dude, you should hear my bike, my shitty fucking $100 bike after a year and a half. Dude,
Your bike would
It's-
probably fall apart going down there.
dude, it sounds horrible. Like it's making a new noise now. It's like, like every time I'm pedaling.
Bring it to
I
the
know.
Capitol.
I know.
They'll service it for you, like your car.
I know. But that means
I
I have
don't.
to,
I have no idea how much that is.
like $50, you think?
Probably cheaper than that,
Mm.
unless if you have to purchase something.
Dude, they might like look at my bike and be like, bro.
Here's a new one.
I'm
Bro,
giving,
when's
I'm
your
giving
birthday?
this to you.
They're just saying, when's your birthday? Here,
Here's an advance.
enjoy it.
Your bike is shit. Hey, but people hear me coming up from behind though, because my bike is so squeaky.
Well, that's all that really matters.
There's some people are hard headed, bro. They're not hard headed. They just have their fucking headphones in, and they're in the middle of the path. That it's like a big
I know, I
path.
hate when they do that.
Like you're supposed to stay on one side so other people can.
You're supposed to use the big ass sidewalk like it's a street. Stick to
Right.
the right.
Right.
Stick
I'm
to
like,
the right, dumbass.
to your left, on your left, on your left, on your left.
And they dive to your left.
What, dude? Yesterday I scared the shit out of one girl. I said it like 3 times, like coming up to her. I go pretty fast, but I yell it like a pretty good distance. And then like right as I was coming up on her, like she still hadn't noticed, and I like zoom past, and she's like, "Oh!" And I'm
That's
like,
what you
"Bro,
get.
I know,
That's what you get.
fucking,
You don't have to listen to your headphones all the way up.
I know." Like I have my headphones in, but like I'm also aware of other people.
Right. See,
I have the ambient shit on, so like
I'm
I can.
bad at that. Letting people know I'm coming up. I just fucking zoom. Get fucked.
If I know if it's like a big enough gap for me to like not say anything, then I won't say anything
Right.
unless they fucking just randomly. That would suck. If
Or,
they just randomly just like went to the left.
Or just go around them. Just zooming by in the grass.
Okay. Zoom. Let's go on to the
Zoom,
next
zoom,
one.
zoom. Oh God.
This is okay. So this is a classic. Everybody's probably seen this, but I hadn't seen it in a while.
He on X game mode.
All right, let's play it.
Good afternoon, parents. Good afternoon, boys and girls.
Shut the.
Hey.
No, thank you.
You need to leave?
That's his daddy. His daddy
Fucking
come picking him
pick
up.
it up. He's like, all right, you're out of here.
His dad come pick him up.
Dude, there's
I
some
told
beef.
you not to say this shit outside of the house.
Dude, there's some shit been brewing for a while for him to be that angry at that lady.
Shit, that's probably he heard it from somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. God damn.
And he must just not like her.
Like-
No, bitch.
Like they're in like he has to realize that they're in like she's presenting something to like a
Right.
whole area, and that you can't just get up and yell something, and then he got up, yelled something, and then it was obscene. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Hey. Do you need to leave? No, bitch.
You're just waiting until this kid's 18.
Fuck you. All right.
We're here for this. Fuck you.
I completely forgot about something
Excuse
that we're
me.
gonna have to do for next week. I didn't even set up anything for it. We're gonna try some Filipino snacks
Oh shit. There
next
we go.
week. I got like a, you know, that like World Box thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of those, and then I'm probably gonna do like some more boxes like that, cause some of that shit looks fucking good.
Yeah, my HR guy, he gets some box and it's from a different country, like every time they ship it.
I think it's interesting as fuck, trying
they
like
had
new
some-
shit.
Had some pretty dang shit. It looked like a moon pie, but it was like a hard Rice Krispie treat.
Like a rice cake.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Different.
Yeah, all that shit is so different because like we're not used to any of that shit.
No. Oh, I tried ketchup chips from my first time.
Really?
Yeah, pretty good.
Really, I mean, I would think that goes together, like potatoes, ketchup, French fries, ketchup, blah. That's how I would
good.
make the connection.
It's pretty good. Now, people will probably think I'm insane for saying this, but hot fries.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that come in like the yellow bag, not the
The
hot-
classic ones.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The
Yeah.
yellow bag, yeah.
Yeah, those are the best hot fries that you can get. And if you take those and dip them in ketchup, it kind of takes away a little bit of the heat, and
Wait,
it's
you
a
said
good combo.
dip that in ketchup?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You know the best hot thing, that best like mildly hot shit for me is the jalapeno Cheetos.
I like those.
That's
Those are
my
good.
fucking favorite,
Yeah,
bro.
those are
I
good.
can fiend on shit like
I can
that.
destroy. So you know those Packy chips that we got?
Yeah.
So they have a nacho cheese flavor, right?
Yeah.
It's really good. I'm pretty sure it's making my shit turn red.
Shit.
Pretty sure, because my butthole don't hurt.
We need to do the one chip challenge.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope. Not doing it.
Why not?
That's too hot for me.
Dude, if I do it, you have to do it.
No, you do it first.
I will.
All right, you do it first.
What do you mean first?
I'll watch you suffer
No,
for a little bit.
no. How about I get like a minute lead on you?
I don't know about that.
Wait, no, that would make you like not want to do it even more. You have to commit.
I don't know about that. Because I got the ghost pepper chips. And eat.
Dude, do you know how fucking horrible it's gonna be for me? If I'm willing to do it, you have to do it. You can handle that shit.
I think you need to watch more videos.
Dude, I've seen my coworkers go through it, man. I want to experience it. I know it's gonna suck.
I don't think I want to experience it.
Okay.
It's gonna kill my stomach.
Yeah, it's gonna fuck me up. But
I'll
I'm
have to take a
willing.
week off for that.
They did it at work.
They
They had to go home. They're like, bro, I can't handle it. I need to go home. I can't even move.
Exactly. That'd be so useless.
Fuck it. Oh,
Oh Jesus.
this
I
is
can
this
only
is
imagine.
fantastic.
Either someone's gonna get fucked up or get fucked.
Oh my goodness. You see what he was so scared of?
A fucking deer.
Dude, the terror in that dog.
That's what you call a pussy. That's a chicken shit dog right there.
Don't play it again.
Dude, he slammed the door so hard it opened.
So horrified. Ah, fuck. Deer ain't doing shit.
That deer was coming for his ass too.
It would have fucked him up too because he's so scared.
I've always wanted to fight a deer. Is that weird to say?
Have you seen that video of that dude fighting that kangaroo?
Yeah, he fucking socks it.
Yeah. Because I was fucking with his dog and he comes up and he just like bitch slaps him and the kangaroo just like fucking bows up to him. I'm
Ready
like,
to go.
all right, bro.
Well, you know kangaroos fucking fight people. Yeah, they're extremely vicious.
They have fucking like upper body
Yeah, upper body.
definition.
Crazy. I saw
They're like bodybuilders.
I saw a picture on Reddit of a kangaroo out in the middle of a pond.
Yeah.
That is actually a way for them to lure you in.
Because of the water.
Yeah. You probably think it's drowning, but he's trying to get you in the water so he can drown you.
Bro, that is terrifying. They're menaces.
Yeah.
Menace
And
to
they're,
society. Menace to the ecosystem.
They treat them like pack rats out in Australia. If you see them, run them over. I don't give a fuck. Keep going. They're not an invasive species, but there's too many of them.
I've heard that from Cold Ones.
Yeah,
They mentioned that in one of the podcasts.
Yeah, there's too many of them. So
They're
people
almost
fucking-
like iguanas.
Yeah.
Because
people
iguanas,
fucking-
like, you can just kill on sight.
Right. You can watch. Who is it? Heavy D Sparks. One of his buddies has this giant grill on the front of his semi truck, and he actually had to not custom order it, but special order
Yeah.
it because they only sell that in Australia, and that's made specifically for hitting kangaroos and running them over.
It's like if you have like an 18-wheeler, you're like, all right, you're gonna need another part for the front.
Yep.
You need a grill, kangaroo grill.
So you know the grills that cops have on the front of their vehicles, so when they hit shit, it doesn't fuck up the front end.
Yeah,
It's one of those, but massive.
I would imagine it's like a big like train thing where it has like the lines down the front.
Kinda. I guess you can get different styles, but kinda it's just this big old square, and it's got giant fucking like columns going
Oh
through.
my god,
Made for
fuck a kangaroo.
made for hitting living shit.
All right.
But I want to fight a deer. Fuck a deer. I want to fight one.
Yeah, dude, I want to bow up. I'm like, come on, Dick.
I do, but I don't.
Yeah, because like, what if it's
if
just
it-
like really, really strong?
Yeah, what if it fucks me up, man?
And then, because I've seen a deer fuck a dude up.
And then I'm gonna have to say I got fucked up by a deer.
Like, have you seen how
And then I'm gonna
deers
have to go
like
and
fight?
find that- yeah,
they go
they-
like,
Yeah, they
those hooves are like,
club you.
fuck.
I just, whenever you see something, you imagine yourself in the situation, like the perfect scenario.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, but but like realistically, you're probably backing up while it's like charging at you.
Right.
You like slip on a stick or some shit. You fucking fall down. The deer falls on top of you. It's like hitting you. You're like dodging it. You're like punching it up. It's like a whole fucking fiasco.
Yeah.
I come in. I'm like, oh fuck, Morgan, I missed. Shit. I like try to reload. I fucking misfire again. It's just like a disaster. You're like, Chris,
Just shoot me. Fuck the
aim for
deer.
me.
The deer deserves to live.
It beat the shit out of me.
I can't go on. Knowing I got the shit kicked. No,
It was already recorded. It's gonna get out. I can't handle it.
I can already sense the feedback.
But
Fuck.
you probably get some feedback from this video, honestly. If you were being filmed doing this.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
He's got surgical gloves on.
Look what's in there.
Time to go home, buddy.
He's so little.
Hey man, he's gonna bite you.
Ow! Ow! Oh my god! Ow! Ow! Fuck!
Dude, is that bad that terrifying screams make me cackle?
No, because I actually want to hear the chick scream again because she had such a great reaction. Listen to her scream. She screams worse than him. Right here.
Ow! Ow!
Oh my god!
My God! He's screaming. He's screaming. Dude, that squirrel, I mean, I would do like it. Dude,
What
that
was he
squirrel.
expecting?
I know. What? The surgical gloves?
Okay, well, first off, he's lucky he didn't bite the hand that he picked it up with.
Yeah.
He picked it up right in the middle of its back, and that thing can turn around like 180 degrees.
As soon as I saw, like, whenever I first saw this video, as soon as I saw his other hand go up, I'm like, bro, his face is right there.
Yeah.
Something, dude, he's gonna bite the shit out of
Like,
you,
if
bro.
anything, go like this.
Yeah.
Like that dude in the videos.
Dude, dude, that squirrel's probably biting harder and harder as
No
he's
doubt.
like leaving the way.
And, like, after that, what do you do? Because the squirrel's probably not going to let go. Like, you
I
have
need to
no
see
choice.
part 2.
Yeah, you have no choice but to suck it up, quit your bitching, and walk outside.
Yeah, you gotta walk outside. And what do you do? Like
Hope for the
hit it on
best.
the head?
Well, no, hope that he sees he's outside.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, if he doesn't let go, then, thanks for the food.
And it's just like attached. It's like slinging. Get off! You like go up to a tree. Oops.
You're gonna break that thing.
I'm method acting too much.
Fuck a squirrel. Actually, fuck a squirrel.
I see a lot of squirrels on my ride through the LSU lake. Dude, some of them are just like so fat they can barely move out of the road in time because they live right next. Yeah, they live right next to those houses. I imagine they live right next to the houses because there's like a road, there's like trees and shit, and then there's a house like literally right there. And I see people out there all the time.
Yeah, they're probably feeding them.
Every time I see something in their mouth, and they're like crossing the road and then just like chilling in the tree,
looking like Sandy in hibernation. Speaking of that, I'll watch
Sandy.
Oh, I think I put 2 and 2 together, and I think I know who Dirty Dan is.
What are you talking about? Like the actual Dirty Dan, like the reference? Isn't that like a serial killer, or like wait, a cowboy?
That's what they said, but I'm putting 2 and 2 together, and I'm thinking Dirty Dan because I'm thinking Dirty Dan is this person because SpongeBob was on Nickelodeon, correct?
Mm-hmm.
This person worked on Nickelodeon. Dan Schneider.
Oh, no shit. Probably.
Dirty Dan.
Dirty Dan.
I don't know. I'm just drawing.
I'm Dirty Dan. I'm Dirty Dan. I'm Dirty Dan.
You done fucked up now, Dirty Dan.
Who you calling a pinhead?
I'll watch that and I wanna go home.
Oh. I wanna go home. Amazing.
That was at the end.
Amazing. Yeah.
I wanna go home.
I love that shit, man. SpongeBob is classic. Old SpongeBob is classic.
Yeah, old SpongeBob.
New one is just type of humor that I just don't get.
Yeah, it's trash.
All right, let's see what.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on?
That's exactly the reaction I wanted. So, for the audio listeners, this is a horse doing some shit.
Oh, it's an actual horse. Yo.
Pure, unadulterated mayhem.
Whose quinceañera was this?
Dude, it starts off so fucking hot. It's just destruction as soon as this talks. That guy fucking falling.
Jesus.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh!
That guy falling on the table was actually best case scenario for him and the horse.
Yep.
And those motherfuckers, lucky they didn't get kicked.
I know.
That looks like I don't think it's a Clydesdale, but it's a big horse.
I saw a talk of this like insanely big black horse.
Yeah, no, it's not a Clydesdale.
But yeah, I wanted to throw that chaotic one in there.
Do you know how big a Clydesdale is?
No. Show me a Clydesdale. Let's see here. Dude, that's what I saw. It was this dude walking this thing.
This motherfucker's bigger than a minivan.
Yeah.
That's how big they are. They're the train of a horse.
As I was looking at it, this video was walking towards the camera and just like passing by, and I'm like, this does not even look real. It looks mythical.
Yeah, look at it next to just 2 regular horses.
Yeah. That's fucking insanity.
Yeah, they're huge.
Going on lost forever.
I've always wanted a Clydesdale.
How do you even ride that, man?
Quit being a bitch and hop up.
That's such a big fucking thing, though.
Yeah, but look how beautiful.
Oh my god. I mean, yeah, it is beautiful.
It's a beautiful fucking horse.
It's fucking insane.
I really like the boots they have. How the hair grows over their hooves.
Oh my god, bro. Fuck.
Beautiful horse. Look at this thing.
What the fuck?
Short and wide, baby.
Like a chode. Good old chode horse.
But yeah, I've always wanted one of these because they're so.
Dude, I need to play Red
pretty
Dead
big.
2 again, man.
I was thinking about getting it.
Dude, it's so worth it. But you're probably gonna like go MIA for like a month. Because that's what happened to me.
Probably so, because the hunting game that I was playing, I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, I don't have time to fucking walk around in a game for literally 4 hours
Yeah.
and not see a damn thing. Nope.
Are you talking about? You talking about Red Dead?
No.
Oh,
I
like the
was
hunting game
playing-
that you were playing?
Yeah, I was playing Hunter, the Hunter Call of the Wild 2022.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, but I mean, literally, I can walk around in the game, real time, 2 hours,
And not see shit?
and not see shit.
It's like that technical where shit.
Like, I've heard different tips and tricks on watching gameplays, to where if you're going somewhere, start walking at 400 yards
Oh my god, bro.
and then start sneaking at 200, or else I'll hear you.
Dude, that's so technical, but how
Don't run.
satisfying is a kill?
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Especially since some of the weapons they have in the game are the same weapons that's in Call of Duty.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
Like a fucking like an ump.
No, they don't have. No, they don't have that.
Fucking
It's
full out
more like
submachine
rifles.
gun.
No, more of the sniper rifle classes.
A Dragunov.
No, they don't have that one. They do
A
have
Barrett 50 cal.
I think they do have that.
Are you serious?
They
That would
might.
blow an animal.
I'm kidding. I don't
That's
think-
so
I don't-
powerful.
I don't know if they have that, but
Like take a huge chunk out of that deer neck.
they do have a musket from like the Civil War.
Oh no, is that like a special thing to unlock?
No, it's DLC. But apparently it's one of their strongest rifles in the game.
Shit.
And then they have another couple of them that's from World War II also.
Mm.
And they come with like different skins. And so one's like World War II weathered.
That's probably the one that I would choose.
Yeah.
Because it probably looks badass.
Yep. It looks like it's just been used. Like it's been through a lot.
Dude, but you need to get Red Dead 2. We need to play. I'll play it again if you
I
fucking
need to
get it. It's fucking. The hunting in itself is just like its own game, and it's so satisfying.
Is Red Dead made by the same creators?
Rockstar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I thought it looked very, very, very much like GTA.
Yep.
Very much like GTA.
It's amazing. You can get one of those big ass horses too.
Ooh.
Yeah, big ass black horse.
That's what
I
I'm
got
talking about. Black
one.
Beauty.
Yeah, and you can go to like a stable and like customize like everything on the horse.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
instead
you're
of
making me want to get it. I mean, you're making me want to play it again so fucking bad. God damn it! I hope I have the disc.
I think my little brother has that.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know if he's played it or not. But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
my little
Let's,
brother's into it.
yeah. I need to get Carter into it. I'm trying to get Carter with us to play Phasmophobia, because I know he would freak the fuck.
Your mom's gonna have to sleep with him that night.
He's gonna sleep like at the end of the bed.
Yeah.
Can I come in your room?
with the fortress of pillows around.
Yeah. Like, Carter, you're in college now. I can't handle it.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, but Phasmophobia gameplay coming soon.
Oh, this is great.
Weren't we talking about this the other day, or some podcast, like a full-on VR thing? That might have been Wes.
May have been Wes.
But
I was talking about this with someone the other day, actually.
I
I
think,
can't wait until they have like an arcade.
dude, but look how hard. This is how like me and you would be playing this shit if we were in like Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah. I want to know how it works.
Dude, watch out. Look at that like stabilization. It was
I
able
know.
to handle that.
That's
His violent turn and spin run.
hey fool. Like he completely freaked out. Okay. They have something. They have something strapped on their shoes, so that's how they can slide. So it's not an actual 360 treadmill.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh my god,
But
dude.
what is it? Because that dude lost his balance whenever he turned around real quick,
Yeah.
and then regained his balance.
Yeah, it's like stabilized him.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, man. I would feel I don't know how I'd feel in that. Like I would feel like so restricted, but like not, because I'm in like a virtual.
Right. How much money does it take to start up one of these in the city where I'm at?
Dude, this
Help
would
me
be,
help you.
Dude, it would get so fucking greasy if we had our own one. Dude, all of our friends would just like keep coming and paying. We wouldn't even get any other outside clientele.
Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Schedule.
Yeah.
Call and make a reservation. You get 1 hour, 2 hours, or 5 hours. Pick one.
Dude, everybody's gonna be doing 5 hours.
Probably so.
Dude, I can only do like. I remember playing Half-Life Alyx, the new Half-Life game. I remember I can only do like an hour and a half, because like it just like whenever I take it off after that much, it's
too weird.
It's weird. I don't know how to explain it.
Going from one reality to another, you're breaking the fourth.
I know, but it's crazy. I remember showing I told the story already, but I remember showing my pawpaw the virtual reality. He just didn't like believe it.
Get me out of this shit, Christopher.
I was like, walk forward. Cause he was playing the plank game, and he's like, I saw the screen of what he did whenever I said that. He like looked up, saw like a bird pass. I saw him like follow it, and then like he looked down, and then he just like looked straight forward. He's like, Christopher, I'm not fucking falling for it. You take these VR goggles off my head right now, god damn it. I'm like, all right.
Wonder what he was thinking.
I know, dude, I wonder. It's probably blowing his mind. I remember
Probably
showing
so.
my great great grandma, this app on the like iPhone. Whenever the iPhone was like, it was like an iPhone 3 or iPhone 4, and there was like a really simple like ant game where like the ants are crossing up and you like press it, because I wanted to give her like the simplest experience of like a touchscreen phone.
Right.
But I remember like she was in the hospital and she was like doing that, and like she like wasn't stopping. She was like, her mind was fucking blown. It was like
Also,
a
getting
touch
a
screen.
dopamine rush from touching it.
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time, every time.
And then like you hear
Ooh,
the
piece of candy. Yeah. I think I know exactly what ant game you're talking about.
I've seen a frog look at that fucking
Yeah.
ant game and then
Yep, try to get it.
yeah. Amazing.
I saw it was on Reddit, but it was a TikTok. Someone put their grandma or something in VR, and she stood up, started freaking out, and so they took it off of her, and she didn't believe she was back in reality.
Oh no.
Yeah, she like held up a knife
Oh.
or some shit, and they're like, "Grandma, it's okay. It's just a game. Look at the TV. That's where you were."
Feel your surroundings.
How freaky would it be if it like just broke your sanity?
Dude, I've seen that happen to people with like acid.
Acids. Speaking of acid, I'm gonna give you another rabbit hole to go down. You can watch this on YouTube.
Mhm.
It's made by Comedy Central. It's called Tales from the Trip, and like Duncan Trussell's on a couple of them.
Oh, no shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and they talk about some of their craziest trips and whatnot.
Dude, I bet that's so fucking interesting.
Yeah, I've seen almost every single one of them. It's mind blowing. There was one that I literally couldn't get through, and it was a woman talking, and she was taking so long in the build up and trying so hard to be funny that I just couldn't. She was trying too hard. And it's
Just
like,
tell
you
the
might
story,
be a comedian, but get on with the fucking point.
Yeah, like was she telling the story of like her trip?
She hadn't even got to that point yet.
Yeah, like just tell the story. That's what everybody wants to hear.
And that's what everyone else does.
Yes.
Like
That's going to be funny if you just tell the story.
And she was
Lady.
taking so long in the build up. It's just like nope, can't. But yeah, they've got some crazy ones.
I'll check. Jesus Christ! I just had an aneurysm. I'll check it out.
Well, I'll give you one that I remember. So Duncan Trussell, he was at Burning Man with his agent, and he happened to go into a K-hole right in front of his agent.
What's a K-hole? That's ketamine.
Yeah.
What's like a ketamine trip?
He went into like. So I've heard this. Whenever you go into a K-hole, everything you sink in, and so everything around you goes up, and it becomes like circle.
Oh my God! Like you're in the fucking
Like a void.
Like you're in the
Sunken place.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. No.
He said he did it in front of his agent.
His agent was like, "All right."
He said, "All right, we're gonna go to this stage over here."
I mean, what else can you do at that point? You just gotta.
He said he
gotta
was.
help him.
He said he was on something else. It may have been shrooms or something. And so whenever he went into the ketamine place to do ketamine, he said the dude lined up a line for him, and he said he took a massive rail. And then whenever he looked up at the guy, he said, "Well, I'll see you later." And he was like, "Wait, what does that mean?"
That's straight to the dome, bro. That reminds me of my story with the dab tent.
Yeah. Except
I'm
you
pretty
didn't
sure
go
I
to
did.
a fucking hole.
Yeah, right. I'm pretty sure I do remember saying to him, "I'll be back later."
You probably were.
Yeah. $5 dab, bro.
You can't pass that up.
You can't, man.
It's too good to be true, but we're gonna roll with it.
Let's roll with it. I don't know how many I got left. Let's see. Okay.
Was that it?
Yeah, that was it. All right, let's exit out of Gramps' basement.
What the fuck?
Let's before we get into, let's see. I got a brief dope or nope, and I got a brief. I got some more
That's
haunted
weird.
LA stories.
I don't even know where that's at.
You'll soon find out. But before we get into all that, I wanted to talk some Halloween shit.
Halloweener.
Some Halloweener. So I want you to give me a top 3 Halloween candy. That your top 3 favorite Halloween candy that you remember getting.
Snickers.
Snickers.
Oh well.
You got to make some choices. You got to cut them some things out, bro.
Snickers, Reese's, because I love me a Snickers. I'm a Snickers guy.
The mini cups, the big Reese's cups.
For Halloween, it was always the single Reese's.
Yeah. A whole bunch of those. I
But
think
if you're asking me, give me that big one like that oversized one that comes in one package and it's one giant Reese's cup. Give me that thing.
dude, you know how they have thin ones now?
Oh, I love those too. Those are really good.
Those are fucking amazing.
They taste the exact same, but they're so small. I can just
Yeah, it's
5 of
more
them in one.
concentrated. I feel like.
No, it tastes the same. It's just something about it being smaller.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
I think it's a subconscious thing where you think you can eat more because it's smaller, and so you get more of a treat.
Especially with
because
those
you can technically eat more.
Yeah, those mini Reese's cups, bro. Oh, dude.
I can destroy them.
Yeah, I'll just it becomes uncountable.
I
the
used
amount.
to every time my mom would go to a store or whatever, I used to always get a king size, whatever bar.
Dude, I used to do the same thing. That's why my teeth are so fucked up.
And I love.
That's why I got veneers.
Yeah, I love Snickers. Snickers are just so good. Like chocolate and caramel and peanut.
Yeah, it's a perfect combination. So Snickers,
Reese's, and then
for number 3, the Halloween candy.
I'm gonna have to say a Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth, dude, I haven't had a Babe Ruth in so fucking long.
Love me a Babe Ruth.
Okay, so
I like Milky Way too, but
I used to not like it, but that was because there was a whole stigma around it, that it wasn't good.
oh, you're poor.
I used to-
Way, you're poor.
I used to never trade that with people.
What?
Did you used to do that?
Oh, you're
Whenever
poor?
you would
No.
no. I'm talking about whenever you get all your candy, whenever you get back to your place, and do you trade with? Did you used to trade with your brothers? Sit
no,
a
my
whole
brother didn't
pile.
want to trade.
Damn, man.
He didn't want to trade. Well, I didn't either, because we got the same shit.
Yeah. We used to always do that because me and my brother, we always had different tastes and shit. So it kind of wasn't even a trade. It was just give me all of this, I'll give you all this, because
Right.
I don't even like it. But there was sometimes shit got fucking hot, bro. I'm you better trade me fucking 2 Snickers for this fucking Reese's cup, or I'm gonna beat your fucking ass, bitch.
How far apart are you and
3 years.
Cameron? 3 years.
And then it's I'm 3 years apart from Cameron, and then Cameron's 3 years apart from Carter.
So you're 6 years apart from Carter.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe that's why. I'm 5 years apart from my brother. Maybe that's why.
We always had Halloween parties, and we had everybody come. So everybody would go and trick or treat. So dude, I racked up.
I can't even remember going.
I would finesse them motherfucking little kids, bro. I'll be you don't like this.
I remember going once or twice.
Trick or treating?
Yeah.
What was
And
your
that was
favorite
whenever we
costume?
moved to Baton Rouge. Scream.
Dude, I dressed up as Scream too. I had the knife that had the blood.
blood in it?
Yeah. But okay, let me give you my top 3. In no particular order.
Oh, I ordered mine.
Snickers is fucking amazing.
Yeah, Snickers is the goat.
Dude, I think for me, okay, let me go in order then. I'll go a Take 5 for number 1.
Ooh, Take 5s are good.
I just love that pretzel combination, bro.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing. Number 2, probably Snickers. And then number 3, I'm going to throw a wild card in there. Give me a Butterfinger.
Ooh, I forgot about Butterfinger.
Yeah. The only downside to a Butterfinger is it gets fucking caked up on my teeth.
Same.
But it's so fucking good.
Same. There was another one that I had.
So basically, I love peanut butter.
Payday.
Payday is fucking amazing.
Payday.
Yeah.
It's not really sweet, but it's that caramel and the salt.
Yeah, it's the perfect combination. But my favorite, one time, me and Kingsley dressed up as like a kind of like a duo for one of my Halloween parties. You know what we dressed up as?
Right and left Twix.
something like that. It would probably get canceled today. I was white Michael Jackson, and he was black. He was black Michael Jackson.
That's a good one.
Yeah. It was fucking amazing, dude. We got.
Why would you get canceled? He was both black and white.
See, I know, but you know people nowadays. But we got, for the record, everybody laughed whenever we went up to the door. Like, trick or treat, and then me and Kings are already laughing our asses off because we look fucking stupid. I have this ridiculous Wacko Jacko mask that I got at that I got at Spirit Halloween, and then Kingsley, I think he put on a fro, and he had the white glove, and he had like the whole suit on. So it was
went all out.
It was yeah, we both went all out and it looked like it, and we were just like attempting to moonwalk and just like Shamona.
Yeah. Just spinning around in a circle.
Grabbing the crotch. Shamona.
Oh, speaking of the hee-hee.
Yeah.
So Mad Vlad plays this game. It's called... Fuck, I forget the name of it. But anyway, it's a scary game. And you got to figure out, like, little puzzles, like, here and there.
Well, like PC?
Yeah. And the ghost or the monster figure, whatever, it makes a noise every time it gets close to you. And so he would call him the ghost of Michael Jackson or something like that.
Oh wait, I think I saw a clip of that. He was like underneath,
Like a table or some shit.
yeah, and then like he would peer out, and then he would yell, and then it would come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that's scary,
It
man.
was freaky.
Yeah.
It was a couple times.
If I'm actually playing it, nah.
And it was the same every time.
Oh my god. Okay, so so before we get into the dope or no, we're gonna do that first. And I don't have any pictures because this is like common knowledge of what these things are that I'm gonna go through.
I
So
hope I don't look like an idiot.
dope or nope phobia edition. So this is the top. Let me see, the top 6 phobias in the world, and then let me know if you actually have this phobia. So if you have it, say nope, right? Wait, say dope.
Yeah.
And then if you don't have it, say
Say
nope. Okay. I already know what you're going to say for this one. So arachnophobia, the fear of spiders.
Dope.
So like, okay, so a phobia is like not just being like scared by it, but like
Being repulsed.
like horrified, right? That's
Yeah.
how you tell the distinction.
I'm not horrified because I won't. It depends. It just depends. It just depends. If
I
see
have-
a big ass spider. Yeah, I'm a fuck. I don't give. Yeah, let it go. Burn the house down.
Yeah. See, I don't. The only thing I have a phobia of is, and like, I will not fucking go near it. If I see this motherfucker, is a wasp. I'm
Yeah.
horrified. I won't go near it. If if it goes by me, you'll hear like the highest pitch my voice can go. I'll be like, ah.
Yeah, I don't.
And I'll run.
I do everything I can to avoid wasps too.
Yeah.
Like, I hate them.
But what about? I'm gonna try to pronounce all these. This was part of the challenge. But let me read some info on the arachnophobia. Nearly 30.5% of the arachnophobia sufferers is in the U.S. alone.
Yeah, I guess I'd be on like the lower end of that because I'll kill a spider, and I don't have a problem smacking it like that. But like,
I won't kill a wasp. I don't
Yeah,
even want to
no.
go near it
I won't go near a wasp without the spray.
unless I have that really like that long string spray that I can
Yeah.
get like way the fuck away. And even then, like I fucking soak it and
I'm out.
I'm running as fast as I can the other way.
Yeah.
They're so scary, man.
Yeah, it's not an extreme phobia of
That's my
spiders,
biggest phobia.
But like when I see big spiders, like the ones they have in Australia.
Dude,
No. Nope, he can have the house.
back whenever I was a kid, and this should have like made me like really scared of spiders, but it didn't, because I'm not like as scared as wasp. Not as scared of spiders as I am of wasps. But I remember walking to my grandma's shed, and they don't keep up with their shit, so it's like rusted. There's like, it's not really kept up. He just stores the lawnmower in there, takes it in and out, and that's about it. So like I open it, it's like I had to try so fucking hard, and all of a sudden, like on a string, swear to God, a black widow. It just came down, and it was like from a movie. I just opened it, and I saw it, and I just watched it go down. I saw the fucking hourglass, and I backed up, and I got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I hate spiders and are freaked out by them. Where I grew up, not infested, but there was a lot of black widows around.
Oh my God.
Saw several of them, and the first time I ever saw one, my dad pointed it out, and it was walking into the house from outside, and he said, "This is what a black widow looks like." And then he,
Okay, so the second one is the fear of snakes. How the fuck do you pronounce that?
Spell it.
OPHIDIO phobia.
Don't pronounce the P.
Ophidiophobia?
Ophidia?
Ophidiophobia?
Maybe.
I don't know. I probably looked like the biggest idiot trying to sound that out.
I guess you can say I have a little minuscule.
Yeah, you guys say okay.
Like, I'm not scared of this because I know it's not real.
Right.
But the last time I saw a snake, well, no, I wasn't freaked out by it, but I won't walk past the snake, even if it's next to something. I won't walk past it.
Yeah. Would you keep a snake as a pet?
Fuck no. No, and I have a coworker who's got two.
I know a lot of people that love reptiles.
Two venomous snakes.
Venomous?
Two.
Why?
Two. I don't know. It's fucking crazy. I don't know.
I don't know about venomous, man, but I keep like a
he
regular
lost
snake.
one of them. One of them got loose in the house. It was like gone for like 2 weeks to a month.
2 weeks to a month?
Yeah.
I get that shit fucking like.
He found it this morning at midnight. Like 12 a.m. last night this morning is when he found it. It was a copperhead.
Bruh!
Yeah.
See, I won't go that
he
far,
found it
man.
in his fucking bathroom.
Okay, so if you're walking down French Quarter, you know how they have those snake people? Will you let it go around your shoulders?
Nope. I let a snake go around my shoulders once, and it was probably about this long. And some dude at the skate park, we all called him Twitch. He would bring it. It was his snake.
Oh, really?
And the only reason why it was around my neck is because he knew I was scared of snakes. And he came up behind me while I was sitting down taking a break and put it on my neck.
That's why you don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, I don't
Bruh.
like snakes. I don't like snakes. But this snake on my knee is a different type of... I mean, one, it's not real. Two, It's got a different meaning other than fucking death and horror.
Right. That's badass.
Although it does kind of mean death at the same time. Birth, death, and rebirth. That's what
Are you going to get something like different on your other knee?
I'm going to do like a whole sleeve on this leg.
Ooh, that's going to be badass. Okay. So the fear of snakes is the second most common zoophobia, right after number one, affecting nearly... okay, that's not even relevant. What about the fear of heights?
Yes.
Acrophobia.
Yes. Yes.
Dude, Brett is terrified.
I don't like...
You won't like go ziplining?
No, I'll go ziplining.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because there's a fail-safe. When I'm standing on the edge of like a 2-story building, no, freaks me out. I get woozy, kind of get lightheaded, get a little dizzy. And I watched a video on that, of why people are scared of heights and why they have all these feelings when they're standing like close to the edge.
Yeah, you've...
It's because you're literally in control of your life.
Yeah,
right
it's
then.
like impending doom.
Well, not really. It's because you have the choice over life or death right there. It's your choice.
Yeah, because like you look down there, you're like, if I fall, it's 100%.
I'm done. But if I back up, I'm 100%
Yeah.
good.
You're like in the middle threshold.
It's a subconscious thing that you don't trust yourself to stand that close without falling off. And that's only for like people who suffer from heights.
So
Fear of heights.
roller coasters are good?
Yeah.
See, some people are so bad they won't even... Like Brett,
Like I'd
Ain't
even
no way.
I'd even go on the slingshot thing. That slingshots you into the air.
What about a Tarzan swing? You know what that is? So in Costa Rica, I mean, you probably wouldn't want to do it in Costa Rica because they don't really have a lot of safety regulations there. We went to a water park, and dude, the water slides were the fastest I've ever gone on a slide. Like it like violently
shit.
fast. Like you're skipping across the water whenever
Oh,
you're going.
shit.
I have videos of it. We're probably gonna do a Costa Rica video whenever Joe comes into town, because I still have GoPro footage of me like trying to catch an iguana, me fucking I used to capture all that shit. We're probably gonna have Corbin on too to do a Bahamas episode of me getting thrown off that fucking jet ski.
Oh yeah.
That's classic. But
yeah,
I don't even
no.
know what I was saying.
I don't like heights.
Oh yeah, Brett won't even like think about a roller coaster. If he thinks about it, he gets freaked out.
Not me. There's a failsafe on there. If you have a failsafe, like I'd be fucking terrified to go bungee jumping, but I think I could get the courage.
Oh wait, I was explaining the
jump
the Tarzan swing.
Yeah.
So in Costa Rica, it's like it's like a big fucking platform that you go on, and then it's like pretty fucking steep, and then you just swing like a Tarzan, and then you go back up.
I don't know, maybe.
It's honestly really sketchy now that I think about it, because the rope didn't look. It was just like a fucking rope and then like a little hook right there, and then people were just swinging, and then like while people are swinging, like the rope itself is just like caving in.
Yeah, I don't think I'd do that.
Yeah, experience it, man. What about agoraphobia?
What's that?
The fear of open or crowded spaces. Open or crowded. Isn't that like two different things?
Opposite end of the spectrum. So like, if I go to a festival
Mm-hmm.
and I see all the crowd, and they're jam packed, like the DMX
Oh yeah.
video where there's just it's a sea of people. That freaks me out. I don't want to be in the middle.
I would want to be in the middle, but it doesn't really like if I'm in a festival, I'll fight for front row.
I will not.
Dude, it's a whole process, bro.
I will not. I don't care that much.
I waited 8 hours to see Eminem front row.
I wouldn't do that.
Like barely any food or water.
I saw Red Hot Chili Peppers live at Bonnaroo.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't see nothing but like them moving around on the stage, and that was good enough for me.
Yeah, I mean, some people.
The rest of the people in our crew actually went to the front, and I'm like, y'all have fun. Nope. It gives me.
I mean, some people enjoy things differently.
Right. Now, like if I would have been on some like Molly or some shit,
yeah,
and it would have been EDM playing or some shit, maybe I'd want to be up in the front so I could grab the fucking railing, and so I could break my neck.
Dude, people were doing that at the Eminem thing. Whenever he was playing like his first album, I saw everybody just like.
I'd want to do that.
And like there was one moment. I mean, I was like, fuck, I don't even know. I was young as shit.
But it's dangerous being up in the crowd like that because it gets real hot. And
it
all
does.
That. And there's no airflow and there's nowhere to move, and so like I'm claustrophobic too. And so if I can't move after a certain amount of time, I'm a freak out.
See, my mom is hardcore claustrophobic.
Like I would freak out in high school, and I'd wake up like after a nap, and I'm sitting there and I'm twisted up in my blanket. I'd start freaking out because I can't spread my legs or spread my arms, and I'd start violently thrashing.
like that.
What's his face? Get me, let me in, but let me out, let me out.
I was thinking of the world's greatest freak out of the dude shoving the remote up his ass, and then him like. The blanket is like on there. You know what video I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And he's like on there and he's like twisting around.
Yeah.
He's like with the blanket. He's like fucking twirling.
Yeah, I would freak out if I can't move my arms. I'd freak out. I used to get freaked out when my mom would tuck me in because she'd tuck me in and she'd tuck it underneath me. And then I sitting there and I'm like.
So whenever you go to a hotel or anything, you take them sheets off?
Yeah. I used to not like sleeping with the top sheet, but I do now because I understand why people do it. It's so you can sleep with your fan on.
I don't like it tucked in at the end.
I like it tucked in at the end because it makes it easier to make my bed.
Dude, that is true.
It makes it easier to make my bed.
I need the blanket, like whenever, I need it tucked under my feet. I don't want to push up against it and have, I don't like it. I feel restricted.
Yeah, I used to do the same thing, but when I started using my top sheet, I got over it. But The top sheet is for when you get hot. You take off your comforter and you sleep with the top sheet.
Right.
It's like a.
I could do that
sometimes
without it
it's
fucking
a
tucked in.
perfect medium.
Yeah.
I mean, I could too, but
Yeah. It's
I
just,
try to make my bed every day,
I don't like.
except for the weekends.
Yeah. Fuck.
I don't
Yeah.
make it on Saturday.
I
or
make my
Sunday.
bed all the time, bro.
I try to do it every day.
Look. Don't show that. Okay, so what? Okay, this is number 5. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it at the same time. Cynophobia, the fear of dogs.
I suffer a little bit from that.
Like what type of dog? Like aggressive dogs? Because I mean, that's like scary for
Yeah.
anybody.
If it's a big dog breed, it doesn't really matter what kind of breed it is.
Oh, so like if a Great Dane is walking down the sidewalk.
I'm not gonna get freaked out, but like Tyler's ex Ashley, she had a Great Dane, a mutt. It was mixed with something else, but every time I walked in the door, he would come after me, like not actually come after me, but he'd meet me at the door, barking, and his face is right at my dick. and so whenever a dog is coming after me, I kind of freeze. I'm scared of dogs in that sense. But
Yeah.
but if he attacks me, it's fucking on.
Yeah, yeah.
But it makes me freeze.
Yeah, I guess this phobia is the thing that I don't understand. Is some people just like don't even want to fuck with any type of dog.
Right.
They're just like, that's what I don't get.
I don't get that either.
Like if you see if you see Betty,
No.
like how do you not like Betty? Come on, Bet. Get in my lap, Bet.
Yeah.
Like it.
Now I will say I'm not a fan of small dogs. Like
Mm-hmm.
I like your dogs.
Yeah.
Like if they're your dog, whoever's dog.
Kingsley don't like. He wants a Doberman. He doesn't really.
Dobermans are very pretty.
Yeah.
Very pretty. I'm
They
just not
are.
a fan of small dogs. Just your dogs aren't yappers.
Yeah. Right.
They're
Are you
not
talking about
yappers.
yapping small dogs?
Yeah.
I used to have.
And the like Chihuahuas who think they're so fucking big.
I wouldn't want a Chihuahua. We used to have a Yorkie named Thunder, and it was that thing ate its own shit every time it shit in the
Yes,
backyard,
gross.
and it would just fucking bark everywhere.
Yeah, no, I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
Dachshunds, I could because it just depends. He has to have a good attitude.
Right. They
But,
can't be
like,
fucking
Dogs do
rats.
freak me out, but yeah, I don't understand being completely scared of every dog breed.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Like you just walk in and Bet's just like wagging her tail,
Yeah.
just like sniffing you, and you're like, ah.
Yeah, no, can't do it. Get this thing away. Put it away. Or a puppy.
Some people are like that. Like some people that come to our house. I remember there was like on my mom's side, there was like some of our cousins that just like wouldn't go near any of our dogs.
Now, I have had that experience before,
What do you mean?
having an irrational fear of a dog.
Yeah.
This was, I don't know, 7-8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was like my second time ever smoking weed, smoking the Mary Jane. It was like my second time ever. Went to some party with Tyler, Ashley, and her sister, and it was some college party. It was actually an apartment complex right across the street.
No shit.
Yeah.
The campus crossing?
Yeah. And
Shout out.
all the people went to LSU, and so me, Tyler, and Ashley were the youngest people there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, these people gotta have some weed.
Yeah.
I just want to smoke a little bit. And so I started asking around, and some dude said, yeah, I have some, but it's at my apartment. So rode with this random guy back to his apartment. Went to his
Good
apartment,
times.
and he went and got the shit out of his drawer, and he had it in a fucking hazmat bag.
What?
Yeah, that's just how he kept it. And we get back to the party, and they have a bubbler. And this was my first time ever using a pipe, because the first time I ever smoked was out of a blunt. And so this is my first time ever using a pipe. And so they lit it up they packed it in there, lit it up for me, and they said inhale. So I started inhaling. They said keep going. So I kept going. They said keep going.
The classic phrase.
And so I kept going. Keep going.
Oh,
Keep going. So I kept going. I literally had like however much oxygen. There was very little oxygen, and the smoke literally filled my entire lungs to where I thought I was gonna throw up.
You
from
were
coughing.
you were weed.
Yes. Started having like literally started tripping. And the only thing that I wasn't acting crazy. I don't really remember how I was acting. I may have been acting crazy. But anyway, all I remember was turning on their PlayStation and driving in GTA. And they had a dog. He was a puppy. But he was like a year old, maybe 2 years old dog. It may have been a pit bull. All he wanted to do was play. And it would freak me out. Like, he jumped up on the couch next to me, and like Tyler was right here, and I was like,
Dude, that reminds me of a story with...
like, I was freaking out. The dog freaked me out. Like, I don't know why, but the dog just freaked me out.
We were...
I wound up having to call my cousin, and she brought me all the way back to my mom's house.
You were stoned as fuck?
Yeah. Oh, I do remember doing this, too. Dude, I was, like, stoned the rest of the night. I said, my hand's twitching. And then I lifted up my hand, and it wasn't twitching. And I go, my hand's twitching. And I started shaking it like this. I said, it's twitching. It won't stop. My cousin goes, stop shaking your fucking hand. I go, I can't.
You're literally in control of it, Morgan.
And then she goes, sit on it. And I go, yeah, stop shaking.
Dude, what if you just started like...
I know. I probably looked like a little kid whenever she showed up, too, because I was sitting in the passenger seat of my car because I didn't want a cop to show up and be like, oh, you're in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
You're under the influence.
Yeah, bitch, I'm in the passenger seat.
Right, so I was in the passenger
stoned
seat.
As fuck.
She came up on the driver's side, looked in the mirror. Not in the mirror, in the window. It took me a minute to notice. And when I looked over, I was like...
She'll probably never forget that smile, ever. It's probably like ingrained in her face and her brain.
I don't know. She's something else now. She refuses to talk to me. So.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's a whole different conversation that I'm not going to have on the podcast.
That'll turn into something different. Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
it'll turn into something different, all right.
What's up? Oh, yeah, okay, so I wanted to talk about this last one. Astrophobia, the fear of thunder and lightning.
Oh, no, I don't have that.
Right. I wanted to say that because we live in fucking Louisiana. Like, we go outside whenever there's a hurricane coming out. I think it's soothing, like thunder and lightning.
I do too.
That helps me go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's really loud. I mean, unless it's like constantly and it's like destroying shit outside.
I really like the way it sounds when you're in, like, the roof is a tin roof and the rain's hitting the tin. I really like that sound. Sounds really...
That's like
really
your own
good.
white noise machine.
Yeah, sounds really good. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm not scared of thunder and lightning.
Us Louisianians ain't scared of shit.
People in New Orleans might be.
Storms are a common occurrence in many parts of the world. No fucking shit. They can be downright
this is probably
debilitating.
talking about people who live in California. I'm sure 100% of people in California are scared of weather. Oh my God!
I saw this video of some dude riding through the forest fires that they have there. It was insane.
Yeah, you can't see shit.
No, dude. It's just like black smoke and then like fire on each side.
Right. It's literally like what hell would look like.
Yeah, dude. And like, how much can your tires take? If there's like
take a good bit.
They can. Shit.
Yeah, it's not just rubber that's in tires. You got rubber and metal.
Cause like, what do you do if like, I just saw this video of this. I don't really.
If your paint starts melting off, you might want to get out.
Right.
Or actually, I don't know. You might want to stay in. I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know what you do in that situation. I've never even thought about being in a forest fire or anything like that.
Pedal to the metal. If the tires, whatever happens to the tires, fuck it, you got rims. It's gonna have to get a lot hotter to melt them.
Dude, if I was in my fucking car, if I was in my car riding, I got a bike in the back, and if my car fucks up, I'm like, all right, Morgan, I'm biking this bitch, and that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna say good luck, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna turn into Thanos, and I'm gonna turn to the left, and I'm gonna start walking into the forest.
Dude, just break through the flames.
That's right.
Okay, so I wanted to tell 3 little stories about some of our haunted LA structures. So this was go ahead and go on what is that called? Fuck. I think it's pull VLC up and then go to pictures and then go to there we go. That's it.
That's what it was.
That's it. Oh shit. Okay, so I kind of have these out of order. But anyway.
You want me to
Okay.
make this any bigger?
You can. That's fine right there. Okay, so this is 3 more little haunted stories from local to us, and I don't really have a transition or anything, so we're gonna do this.
Ready for my spooky cock?
We're gonna do that. I played that for Wesley, and he's like, "Excuse me, am I ready for what?"
My spooky cock.
Yeah, exactly. But this is the BKL Haunted LA Story Corner segment, whatever.
Yeah, I'm curious to know what this picture's of.
So this is, let me, fuck, I don't have that music. Wait, do I? Because I couldn't hear it. Oh, wait, I didn't turn it up a lot last time. Yeah, let me put this on.
Where did you find that?
I actually searched quite a while for this. I'll put his handle in the Instagram. I mean, in the YouTube description.
Like, just the noise gives you a little bit of the chills.
Yeah, I searched through a lot of like ambient, scary noise, and most of them were fucking shit. But I found this artist. I think it's MYUU, and I'll put his handle or whatever. It's on SoundCloud. So this picture that you're seeing right now is called the Taylortown Church. So here we go.
That's in Louisiana?
Yes. The Taylortown Church was built in 1906, but membership quickly declined, and the church was abandoned before being used as hay storage for a while. The church caught fire, and the only thing that survived was the bell tower that you see on the picture there. But there's another, more interesting story that's been floating around. As the story goes, a local plantation owner has the church built, Louisiana, has the church built solely for his daughter who was going to be married. On the day of the wedding, the groom disappeared, leaving the bride devastated. Some say she jumped from the tower to her death, and her father was too distraught, so he Jesus Christ. He torched the church, burning it to the ground, yet the bell tower survived. It's been said that when there's a full moon, you can see the apparition of a young woman searching for her love.
Now, where is this at? You said Franklin? Franklintown?
It's Taylortown.
Taylortown.
The Taylortown Church.
Where's Taylortown?
I have no idea. So this is the old state capitol, built between 1847 through 1852. The old state capitol over in BR has a long history. Paranormal activity has been experienced by several employees, including hearing voices, feeling as though they are being watched, or doors opening and closing on their own, and footsteps where there was no one to be found. The ghost of a little girl named Sarah Morgan has been seen by several people, and it's believed she is at least one of the spirits who roam the halls. The building was used as a prison and also a hospital during the Civil War, so it's quite possible there are also soldiers there being kept within these walls well past their time. Bada bing, bada boom.
I just texted my mom. You got any scary stories from working at the old state capitol?
Yeah. Yeah, tell it, because we're gonna do some more. We're gonna do another segment for the last Halloween, whatever. But go to the.
It literally looks like a castle. So
Yeah,
some
dude.
Fuck shit went down.
Yeah, dude.
Especially back.
Yeah, especially back then.
The 1700s. 18. Well, no, you said it was built in 1800. Either way.
Yeah, it was built between 1847 and 1852.
That's crazy.
And then the last one that we're going to talk about is the Le Pavilion Hotel in that's not right. That's in fucking New Orleans.
Yeah.
I have Highland Road on there. Okay, so this is the
Yeah, that's French. Le Pavillon.
Le Pavillon Hotel. So this first opened in 1907 and was originally called the New Denishad Hotel. Over the years, several paranormal investigating teams.
That's a fucking hotel?
Yeah,
Sorry to interrupt.
apparently. That's a weird looking hotel.
Yeah, it looks like a shotgun house. Like it goes straight back and straight up.
It looks like it's so oddly placed in the city. Just like there.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
Fuck it. So over the years, several paranormal investigating teams have visited the hotel and claim that there are more than 100 spirits that haunt the property. They believe that one reason for such a high number of spirits is that the building actually sits on a portal to the other side.
Why was that in my fucking head?
One popular sighting is that of a well-dressed couple from the 1920s, frequently seen roaming the halls towards the elevator. So the elevator is the portal. It has to be. If they're always going towards it.
Yeah, it has to be.
Dude, we need to book a room.
I'll be taking the stairs. But I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with getting some fucking exercise. Ain't no shit to me. But yeah, I thought we need to stay at this hotel.
My
Second,
mom said that someone that used to babysit me used to work at the state capitol, and so he might have some stories.
No shit.
Yeah, because this guy used to work at he had a bunch of odd jobs throughout the years. So I guess he worked at the old state capitol. He worked at the nuclear plant that we have across the bridge.
So we've seen like bare bones shit.
Yeah, and then I think he also worked at we have a Confederate Army base out in St. Francisville. I think he worked there too.
Dude, he's seen some shit, 100%.
He brought us into the nuclear plant.
What?
That's the first time I ever saw purple fire.
That's weird.
Purple fire.
The only plant I've ever been into, it's not a plant at all. It's just like a big fucking warehouse for shit. But it's what is that? The Elmer's Chocolate Factory.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I used to, we had some contracts out there whenever I was working IT. We had to fucking like hairnet, mask, suit, and everything. Nothing can get in that chocolate.
Yeah,
Nothing. Like, they're serious about that shit. They're like, don't you fucking look. Don't you touch it. Don't do shit.
I'm surprised they even let us in the fucking plant, because
that's crazy.
A nuclear power plant.
Yeah, dude, you should have like some.
Like, if something goes wrong there, you're gonna hear the.
And you're gonna what is that shit called from the Chernobyl? The elephant thing.
Yeah, elephant's foot.
Yeah, elephant's foot.
What's that? I'm gonna try to find it now.
Bada bing, bada boom. Oh my god.
You'll hear this go off.
No. Get the fuck out of here.
Literally, you'll hear that go off if anything bad goes down in there. But yeah, you need to be in like Mississippi.
Yeah.
Mississippi, Texas, Alabama before that motherfucker explodes.
You evacuate the fucking premises.
Yeah, like you'd feel it here.
Well, have you seen that Chernobyl documentary on HBO? I need to watch it again because I only watched it once.
I need to watch it
I
again.
thoroughly enjoyed it.
I'm bad about that. Saying that I need to go and watch it again and never do it.
Yeah, because whenever I go back to it, I'm like, I already watched it, so why am I going to watch it again? But I
to
know
be like,
whenever you do watch it again, you're like, oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yep.
That's
Or
fucking mind-blowing.
You picked up on something new.
Yeah, because you already know of some shit in the future that like makes sense now that you have a second watch through.
Right.
That's why I watched One Piece 4 times.
Same thing with
that's the reason I give.
As Above, So Below.
And The Office.
Yeah.
The Office is
Trailer
like,
Park Boys.
Dude, Always Sunny. Trailer Park Boys, Always Sunny, The Office are 3 shows that I can just watch over and over and over and over.
Yeah, they'll never get old.
Dude, I mean, you just put any of those shows on for like any type of like people. I mean, not any. I mean, most people, not like Mormons.
I don't think they find anything good.
Oh man, hopefully they have some sense of humor. I mean, Always Sunny is pretty fucking brutal.
From now until the time I die, every time I have a house party, the only thing that's ever going to be playing is the newest Dave Chappelle special.
How much, dude? How much is he loving all of that shit? You know, all of this outbreak or whatever is just.
He made a fucking point.
Yes,
he made the point. You solidified the point.
That's what. Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking the entire time. I'm like, they're having all of these movements, and you're solidifying the point. I would never back down from a comedian being able to tell a joke.
Correct. No matter what.
Dude. And
unless
like,
unless if he can't deliver it correctly, then I'm like, yeah, it's cringe.
Well, my whole thing is, it's not like he's okay. It's not like he's it's not like his profession is not a comedian, right? and he's on a platform where he's a comedian and he's speaking comedy.
And he's pointing out hypocrisies.
Right, and that's
It's
what
not
you
like
do
he's
in
saying,
comedy.
go and kill these people.
Right. That'd be different if he was like some crazy dude down the street that was just like, I hate all gays. We're gonna kill all of them. Blah blah blah. That's different. It's a joke.
And I don't
That's my
understand that.
that's my whole point.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
It's a joke. If you can't handle it,
You look inside yourself and fucking figure some shit out because you got some animosity.
turn it off.
Yeah.
Turn it off. You don't have to watch it. Turn it off.
Dude, I saw there's a bunch of people like quitting
Yeah.
because of it at Netflix.
Fuck them. One of them assaulted someone.
Dude. Are you talking about that dude that had the Dave Chappelle sign? And he was just standing there, and then they like took his sign, fucking like broke it, threw it down, and they're like, "Get the fuck out of here!" He's like, "Look, I've had my hands up like this the
Yeah.
entire time. I'm literally not touching anybody."
I think it was that guy's cameraman
Yeah.
who got assaulted. Yeah. It's crazy.
Hey,
crazy.
more job openings for fucking sane people.
Yeah, go hire the same people.
Yeah,
Quit-
dude, Netflix is
Quit-
about to get so much funnier.
Quit hiring the people who are confused over their gender.
Dude, Dave
If they're
Chappelle,
confused over that, what the fuck else are they gonna fuck up?
dude, it's just like it's a joke. Why are you like put your anger towards someone that's actually doing the things that he's joking about?
Instead of living 1984, the book.
I've never read that book.
I have it. I hadn't read it, but my mom read it whenever she found out that I bought it. She purchased an ebook and read it. I'm like, yeah.
Dude, my favorite book is The Hatchet. Do you remember that book back in high school?
I don't think I read it.
Dude, it's so good, man.
Dude, after sophomore year, I quit reading summer reading books.
After The Hatchet, I quit. I remember Fahrenheit 451.
Yeah.
Never.
I never read Fahrenheit 451.
I just did Spark Notes, bro, and I just like
did
cheesed
Spark
the
Notes
test.
and I passed the test.
Yeah,
and
same. It's
I-
not that hard.
I watched the movie and
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, and then most of the teachers is like, if you watch the movie, that's cheating. That's cheating because they wanted you to read.
Right.
I'm like, bitch, I don't fucking find this interesting at all. I'm just gonna watch.
I do now. I find Fahrenheit 451 now because
It's actually relevant, but I didn't want to do that shit back in fucking school, bro.
it's relevant now
Yeah,
because of what's going on.
yeah, very, very much so.
We're living all that shit. Are we the baddies? Yes.
But-
yes, you are.
Well, what I don't get about so Dave did his Netflix special, but like he came out. I talked about this before. He came out and said that Netflix doesn't even have most of the rights to his stuff, so don't watch the Netflix special. But like it's on there, and he's promoting it that way.
Yeah,
So I don't
it's
get.
the
Maybe
same
he like
thing.
made a deal with them to.
I think it's the same.
get more
thing
money?
with Joe Rogan's special. Who else releases specials on there?
Theo is
Bert.
releasing a special. He's shooting it soon.
I don't think they have any creative say so over what's in it. I don't think they have any.
Who?
Netflix.
Oh, okay.
I
I
don't-
thought
yeah.
I thought you were about to say like Joe Rogan doesn't
No,
have
no, no.
any say. I'm like, what?
No, I don't think Netflix has any say in what goes into it. I don't
That's-
think they have any creative say.
That's
Which is
awesome.
how it should be.
Yeah, that's
How it should
awesome.
be.
Let the person who's the creative person do his job. You're not a creative. Your job is to
You're a marketer.
produce and push and distribute shows.
Yep, Netflix. You are a marketer. Mm-hmm. Do your job and market.
Yeah, you're doing it pretty well. So keep it up and let Dave Chappelle make some more specials. Yes, I love Dave, bro.
I do too. I hadn't watched the special. I don't think I've watched his last two specials.
I haven't because he
watched the
said all
one-
that shit, and I was like, I don't want to watch it on Netflix because it's not giving him money.
I watched the BLM special that he did.
There wasn't an outrage over that, and there's an outrage over this.
Yeah, I don't know.
People are just picky and choosy nowadays. But I'm gonna put Dave Chappelle in
People
the
are
thumbnail.
fucking brainwashed nowadays. And the crazy thing is, they'll turn around and say we're the ones brainwashed.
It's a constant battle living here, bro. But I'm gonna that being said, I'm gonna put Dave on the
Which
the
is why we
thumbnail.
need the death penalty.
Do we not have the death penalty in Louisiana?
I'm pretty sure we do in Louisiana.
Yeah, I would assume Louisiana would be one of the ones.
I think most southern states would.
When did
opt in
we
for
get
death
rid of the
penalty.
electric chair? Like 70s?
Maybe.
Oh, that was a complete guess. So I literally have no idea.
The electric chair was actually really horrible for you. It actually did.
Yeah, dude.
I read a thing.
That's so brutal, man.
I read a thing that said that like 80% of the people who died of electric chair They felt every single bit of it.
Oh,
They didn't actually die from electrocution. They were just knocked out from it. And so they would bring the body immediately to, after an electrocution, it was immediate. Right after, they would bring it to autopsy.
and then they would.
They would have an autopsy, cut the person open and all that. That's how they think a lot of the execution.
Happened in the autopsy room because they were finishing him off.
Correct.
God damn, man, that's fucking brutal.
Yeah, because you wouldn't actually die.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that would be a efficient way.
You know who created the electric chair?
Who?
Thomas Edison.
No shit.
Yep.
That's crazy. I would never think that would be the most efficient way to kill someone. Like, if you look on movies or like TV shows, being electrocuted looks so fucking crazy and aggressive and painful.
Electric chair during the 1980s.
Damn, later than I fucking thought.
Gradually declined in the 1990s due to widespread adoption of lethal injection, which I hear is just as bad.
Really? I would think that would be a lot more efficient.
I hear, this is, obviously I've never done it.
Right.
Never
Or
seen
I
it.
wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but I hear that you can feel every single injection in it.
I don't
your
like
body.
that. That's a phobia. I don't know what type of phobia that is, but I guess shots? Not really. Because, like, I don't have no problem. Like, whenever I was taking blood for my ADHD medicine, they were trying to find out whatever. But it's just whenever I see someone, like...
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I don't look at it.
But they say if I'm remembering this correctly, I think they said the first one feels like ice going through your veins, and so it's super cold. And then I think the second one feels like fire going through your veins, and then the third one's supposed to, I don't know.
God, man.
I don't know, but I heard it's a lot worse.
Damn, dude.
But
Bring the guillotine back.
yeah, that was like
That's the most efficient way.
That and the firing squad.
I think the guillotine is most efficient. Because what if...
Probably.
I mean, I was about to say, what if the firing squad was really inaccurate? But that would have to be very, very inaccurate.
Or how about you do a new firing squad, a sniper from 100 yards away.
Yeah.
And you blow their head off with a 50 cal.
Yeah. Like, you're not gonna... I mean, I guess the only, like, horrible thing
Someone's
is just the
gotta fucking
anticipation.
pull a type of trigger to kill someone anyway.
Yeah. Guillotine.
Yeah.
Bring it back. Bring it back. I'm gonna have the guillotine in the thumbnail, Dave Chappelle in the thumbnail. All right. Well, we're gonna end on that note, on whatever note we just left off on, and
Muck duck.
muck duck, muck duck. But we're gonna let the Deck Attack with the Mac in the back of the sack lead us out with Vapor Punk. Thank y'all for tuning in, listening. We're gonna have some maybe some firsthand stories on some state capitol shit, some shenanigans.
I'm gonna tell my mom to text this person. I'm not doing it.
I feel I had those type of relationships. But this is Vapor Punk. Go check them out. Tides on SoundCloud.
Okay.